Good afternoon. Hi, Karma.
Hi. Hi,
Hi.
Anton.
Hey. Good morning and good afternoon to everybody watching on the live stream and watching on the replay. And we'll be talking about the awesome tour of Bhutan. Yes, Bhutan recently opened and they'll be opened without quarantine on September 23. And we're announcing that we're organizing a tour, an awesome tour to Bhutan. And we'll be talking to Karma Namgay of Mercury Bhutan Travel, who we are collaborating with for the awesome tour of Bhutan. My name is Anton Diaz, founder of Our Awesome Planet, and we're live with Karma Namgay of Mercury Bhutan Travel. Can you do a short introduction? All right. I'm so excited about this stream. So we're announcing our awesome tour to Bhutan, and we'll be talking about Bhutan. I think Karma, a lot of Filipinos have Bhutan on their top of their bucket list, and maybe you can share with us the beauty of Bhutan. And to kick our stream off, maybe can you do a short introduction? And what's Mercury Bhutan Travel, and what are there to see in Bhutan?
Thank you, Anton. This is a very interesting live show going on here, and I'm very thankful to you for announcing this awesome Bhutan trip. And then within a very short period of time, you are able to manage this tour introduction, introducing to Bhutan. Well, Bhutan is going a lot of transformation right now, and then comparing to previous years, pre-pandemic years, now many things are changing here in Bhutan. The tourism regulations are changing, and then many other transformations are happening. But at the same time, many good things are prepared to welcome international tourists to Bhutan. My name is Karma Namge, and then I run a Mercury Bhutan Travel. I have been to tourism trade for last 25 years, and I mainly focus on the community tourism. Once our tourists visit to Bhutan, I make sure that all our visitors get to know Bhutan very well, not only in the city but even in rural Bhutan. So we focus every bit of the cultural experience, the festival experience, and the monuments experience, the historical experience, which we have and which we are very rich in this cultural, well preserved in Bhutan. And beside, we also have a lot of untouched, pristine places to visit in Bhutan. So Mercury Bhutan have been focusing even during the pandemic time. We are focusing very much on the domestic tourism, and I managed to learn many things from local here in Bhutan. So that's why during this tour, I'll be able to share some of the interesting programs beside festival to our visitors. So once again, I run a Mercury Bhutan Travel, which is one of the renowned tour company in Bhutan, and we are now coming back to tourism business from September.
All right. And so, what are the awesome sites in Bhutan experience?
Well, there are so many awesome sites in Bhutan. As I have selected few pictures that which I have already sent to you, and some of the highlights of Bhutan is it's you really feel when you fly to Paro, you feel that you are at the top of the mountain. Bhutan is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. We do not take the marketing for everybody. So people cannot visit Bhutan like Bangkok. like
Mm-hmm.
Sri Lanka,
Yes.
like
Yes.
Philippines. No, the Bhutan has to be very well organized, and further, it's getting more and more strengthened because we are a very small country, and then we want to invite visitors very cautiously. So this is what our government is doing, and that's
Okay.
why I'm telling you that the one who sign up for tours will be few of the fortunate people uh, to 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 be in Bhutan. So now coming back to highlights, one of the best things that you can find is when you land in Paro. You will be landing. You can't believe the landing. Landing is such an interesting, and you don't know how our pilots does it. It goes so very close to mountain because we live Bhutan is all over big hills and big mountains. So when you fly the Druk Air from Bangkok to Paro, it's very very interesting that you don't see the airport at all until you approach really really near to the airfield. So that is another interesting thing. You will find it, and you're at the very low level of the mountains, and you get to see mountain very very close, and suddenly you approach to the airport. So that is the one of the highlights
Okay.
that everybody will experience.
See.
See here, look at here, this is what you're going to see.
Ah. Okay.
This
This
is
is
the
in the
Paro
Paro
Valley.
Valley.
This is the airport, right very next to the airport village. You can still see the village there and the zong there
Uh-huh.
behind. When you approach runway, you can't believe how you get into the airport runway, like from the mountain all over, and suddenly you land.
So Karma,
Uh,
what are the airlines flying? So it's just Bhutan Air or
Right now, right now, Bhutan, we have two airlines. One is the National Air, which is a Druk Air is called the National Airlines,
okay, Druk Air.
which flies to Bangkok, Delhi, and to Nepal. And the another one is Bhutan Airline, which is a private airlines. And
Okay.
so we have basically a two airline. One is the National Airline, one is the Bhutan Airline, which is privately owned by the Bhutanese.
Okay, next.
Well, this is in Paro. Now, the Paro is a place where you land, where the airport is, and where one of the most beautiful valley in the country. Though there is an airport, but still, the community is not disturbed by the airport, and village is still maintained as before, and people are depending on farming in Paro, and most of the people who live in Paros are farmers. And Paro is a place where the red rice, very famous red rice comes out, which we call as a rice bowl valley. So Paro is full of
Okay.
farms, so and beautiful, and one of the most iconic monument in Paru is the majestic tiger's nest, where everybody will hike to see this monastery at the end of their tour to Bhutan. That's in Paru, and from the valley it takes about 4 hours. 4 hours hike up to the temple. The hiking trail
Wow.
is very well made, and then you can't believe how beautiful this majestic, the temple which is perched on the rocky ledge. And even as a local, you don't get tired going to Tiger's Nest. Each time we go to Tiger's Nest, we feel that we are blessed because it's located at the height of nearly 3,000 meters, from the valley. And you can the locations of the temple is really strategic, and that's where every people feel that once in a lifetime you have to be in Tiger's Nest.
In Tiger's Nest. Now,
Yes.
we have a question from one watching, Lily. I'll pull it up because you mentioned about farming. I wanted to know how you guys are able to attain organic farming to almost 90% success. I'm
Well, as I said, Bhutan, we are among the population. The 80% of the Bhutanese peoples are a farmer. And now
Oh,
with pandemic, more educated farmers are going to village. More students, more university graduates after their graduation, they are moving towards the village, and government is helping to get the land and going for commercial farming now. Well, when it
Wow,
comes to
that's
what's
good.
her name now, can you show me her question?
Lily.
I wanted to know how they attend the organic farming almost 90% success. Well, we Bhutanese are basically, the organic. You see, we are the traditional farmers. Our parents, my parents, including my father, mother, we all depend on the agriculture back in the village. So the organic farming, it's in our blood. It's in our blood, where we rear our the cattle, the cows. So we use mostly animal fertilizer to grow our vegetables. So we don't get much chemical fertilizer here in Bhutan, and our government has discouraged that very much, and they don't allow that. So the Ministry of Agriculture, as well as we have our own traditional manure to um, to keep the organic farm going on. So every season we have, like, we collect the leaves from jungle, and we make the villagers, they make a organic farm, organic fertilizer, and then the natural fertilizer, and they put it in their field, and that's how the organic farming is maintained.
Nice. Okay. That's good. Let's continue. Let's continue. What is this?
Oh, this is the another highlight. The When you drive from the day you arrive to Paro, from the airport, when you drive towards Thimphu, there is a river, beautiful river, Paro River.
Mm-hmm.
So over the Paro River, this is an iron bridge. This is a 14th century iron bridge, still preserved in this area. And those days, iron bridge were just for the people, because just
Mm-hmm.
beside this, there is a temple, a 14th century temple. So this is an iron bridge, because Bhutan never had any technology those days in 14th, 15th century. We never had any technology, or never had a bridge. So this lama, a lama, he was a very intelligent lama. We call him as an engineer lama. So he made the iron chain and built the bridge. So that's why this iron bridge is still there, kept it like that, the way it is.
Nice.
Big, you can't believe the iron is so big chain, and then it is just joined, locked in, and then the people goes from that bridge.
So can you walk if you're
Yes,
there?
yes, we can go and see there how the bridge is done.
How do
So
you
yeah,
bridge is that? Okay,
yes,
nice.
yes, yes.
Okay, next. So this is.
This is a 16th century building. You can
Mhm.
see the architecture. Bhutan architecture is very, very unique. The visitors, when they arrive in Bhutan, they will really love our architectures. But there are, in Bhutan, when you build a house, you're not allowed to build the way you like it. We cannot copy the house in Philippines, or you cannot copy the house in Switzerland or anywhere. We have our own architectures. So some architecture has to be showcased and built accordingly. But this is a 16th century building, and now houses the astrological monastic school college. It's a college actually, but it's the astrologer in Bhutan is a very ancient practice, and it's still going on very, very actively, which is very important. Now, when we have any activities, development activities, inaugurations, marriage party, the death ceremony, any functions going on, we have to go to this monastery to get the right date and day when to start, and when to start doing the business. So this astrological monastic college is now doing very well, and they're giving a lot of public services to people on the ancient astrology. And then even for people like us, like me, that's my favorite place, because the astrology reading is so good that it is pure and it is authentic, and it's really like uh, really practical now, really practical. So
Nice.
this is the astrology monastic college and 16th century building, and this is where
Okay.
the monks live.
So, question on this thing. So, Bhutan is what's the religion in Bhutan, and is this like similar to Feng Shui or it's different?
We practice Vajrayana Buddhism here in Bhutan. So yeah, yes. So we
Okay,
are a Buddhist, and then we have a lot of Vajrayana Buddhism practitioner going on, a lot of rituals going on, a lot of
okay,
ceremony going on. So which basically call as a Vajrayana Buddhism. So
okay.
that's why when you come to Bhutan, you will see a lot of ceremony going on, a lot of monks practicing, a lot of
Nice.
many things going on.
Okay.
Our
All
monastery
right.
is full of.
Next,
Uh,
Sorry Museum.
this is like this is Sorek Museum. Sorek Museum is indigenous traditional medicine museum.
Okay.
So
So,
this particular this is the palace of the medicine Buddha.
mm,
So it is very well done. So we are going to take the people down to Sorek Museum, and which is very active in Bhutan. Here in Bhutan, what we do is we believe and we take the service of both traditional and modern medicine. Modern medicine. So people who don't have treatment, like for example, like uh, uh, like for example. The all the back pains and joint pain and very
yeah.
the all the herbal type medicine is very common here in Bhutan, and so the traditional medicines is very organic and then still going on very actively. And
Okay.
this is the palace of the medicinal Buddha, where it says that it has thousands and thousands of medicine have been produced. You can see the palace there, and actually down below there is a lot of herbs there. So all the
Okay.
herbs which is made a medicine, the herbal medicine, is displayed there. And then you can see very nicely that how we use. Bhutan is a very rich in flora and fauna. Bhutan has got a lot of trees. So so we use
Uh,
our indigenous doctors. They have a research center up in the mountain. They collect all the herbs, bring it here, and then make it medicine. So,
okay.
so the group will see this.
Okay. Next, what is this?
Oh, this is very interesting.
Prayer wheel.
This is a prayer wheel, a big giant prayer wheel. Wherever we go, in front of monastery, there is a prayer wheel, and this prayer wheel goes round and it just rings the bell, and then each time the bell rings, it is said that the sound of dharma has been carried away all the way up, and you gain a very good merit. So everywhere it's a privilege in Bhutan. It is a very much privilege that if you go and if you build a prayer wheel like that. Otherwise, you just go around whatever the government built or the public built. So a lot of older age people stay nearby this, and they just go round and round, because inside the prayer wheel there is a millions and trillions of prayers to Buddha, different type of
The Buddha.
Buddha. So you
Okay.
you're already preparing that when you go to when you don't have to go to Yamraj, you will go to heaven straight away.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Sean David, our friend, and she's going next year. All right, to Bhutan.
Oh,
That's good.
oh, naku data sudah tuh Melanie.
All right. Next.
Oh,
What is
this
this?
is Dichen Potong Central Monastic Body. This is what we call the this is a very old song, sometimes in built in 12th century, and then now it houses a monastic school where novices, where the start of the like schools, you start a pre-primary school. So this is a place where the little monk starts, and then for certain years they have to stay here, and this is where the monastic livelihood is learned. And it's very interesting that you come here and you see how the monks are studying, and you appreciate how the little monks are very knowledgeable, and they do their daily routines. So this is a very popular monastic school in Bhutan.
Okay. Nice. Next. Lungta
Oh yeah,
Podrang.
yeah. Lungta Podrang. You see, Anton, what I will tell is this itinerary, awesome Bhutan. What we do is we do not, now, if you see this in other program, you won't see this, because this is a very specially designed programs, a personalized programs that I have researched myself, and then I have visited the place. I go frequently. Lungta Podrang is the palace of wind horse. In Bhutan, what we do is everywhere we go, every hills that we have here in Bhutan, we host a prayer flag, which is like, good luck prayer flags, and some prayer flags are dedicated to the dead person, and some prayer flags are dedicated for a good luck, and some prayer flags are dedicated for the prayers, longevity. So we have different types of the prayer flag in Bhutan. And this temple, the Lungta Potang temple, it's a good luck temple, or we call as the Palace of Windhorse Temple. Here you get to see a very intricate, very vast, interesting god and god of the wind horse, so it's a genuine, when I take the people very genuinely, because they go there, they get the blessing of this temple. And you see sometimes our energy as a people, sometimes you have this negative energy, you don't get
Yeah.
this energy positively. So those who are feeling very weak, low, then you go to this temple, you go around the temple, get blessing from this temple. Then what happens? Go around the temple, then your energy, your luck, your spiritual luck energy is automatically gone up. That's why it's called Lungta Potang, means the palace of
Lungta.
the wind horse. The wind
Nice.
will carry away. That there is a horse actually. There is a horse which will
Ah.
carry away your prayers. Wind horse. So this is
Nice.
where
Okay.
what you get to see. Yeah.
Okay. So what is Atsara?
Oh, this is a very interesting. I don't know what you call in Philippines, but this is a very interesting man in the festival. He is the main entertainer in the festival. We call Asara. So there will be a couple
Atsara.
of Asara in the festival, and they make sure that they entertain the people. Of course, the festival, the major main dances are coming, the folk dances are coming, but they try to entertain the public very much. So this the festival that we are attending, the Thimphu festival. There are so many people, thousands and thousands of people there. So then what they do, Asara, in different direction, they go to the public and they entertain the people. And they're very funny. It's like a clown, more than the clown. They make a lot of fun with the people. So they really make the day. So we call Asara.
Okay. Atsara. Okay. Atsara. Okay. Next.
Oh, this is the women folk dancer. In Bhutan, we are very fun-loving people. We still preserve the traditional Bhutanese songs and dance. So we have a lot of songs and dance, folk dance, the traditional dance, so and so forth. We have. So during the festival time, the ladies from the regions and some are from the royal dancers. They perform a very nice, special traditional Buddhist dance in the festival, and you get to see this dance in the festival.
Okay. Nice. Mass dance.
Oh yeah, this is a very very for us. You can't imagine how this mask dance is going on. The
Yeah.
way they perform the mask dance is very popular, and that's where you get to see in Thimphu festival. But the festival, what we say, let me talk about the festival. Festival
Okay.
for the people, outsider people, is the festival that is entertaining. But for the local Bhutanese people, this festival is sort of like making a festivity or making offering to the goddesses, the local deities. So we try to make please the local deities in and around our area, so that we will have a very good harvest, we will have very good business, so we will have a very good merits, energy. So that's why the festival is annually performed inside the zone. And this wow, so this is
Wow.
the another interesting thing that you get to see in the festival is people come in their finest dress. We call go is the men wear a go, and
Go.
women wear a kira, a long kira. But then the dress that these people right now here you see, these are all silk. Silk, very expensive silk, which people they try to keep this. Every family they try to keep their best dress preserved in their suitcases to wear during the festival. So all the young girls, the teenage girls, the women's and the children, they try to wear the best outfit, best of the best outfit. They
Yeah.
bring out from their boxes, from the suitcases, and then they wear a best in the morning. They bring their own pack lunch. They come to the festival and they eat together with the families and friends. And that's why this Bhutanese festival is so interesting. So you can
So
see
beautiful,
a
huh?
lot of people.
So beautiful. So can the tourist buy the dress, or
Oh
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
there a policy?
You can, yeah. You can
Okay.
buy not an expensive one, but you already get a very good one, the normal one in the market.
Don't know that. Okay. All right. Next.
Oh yeah, this is another icon in Bhutan, like a tiger's nest. So this is the Zong, the fortress, a 16th century fortress built in 16th century in the middle of the two river. But this is architecture wonder. You can't believe it how well architect, one of the best architecture zone in Bhutan. More than anything, this is a very special architecturally built with the cantilever bridge crossing over the river. There's two river. Other side there is a river, two river called male and female river, and this is a male river Pochu crossing over to the Zong. And
Okay.
inside this song, we have like lot of more monks, and this is also the in winter whole monk. In summer they stay in Thimphu Zong where the festival is held, and in winter all the monks, central monk body, they move here in Punakha Zong. And Punakha Zong is one of the special zong where we have a lot of the ancient relics inside the zong. Though tourists won't be able to see, but the architecture that you see inside the zong is marvelous. You can't believe how beautiful it is. So this is
Okay.
one of the icon.
Okay. And then this is the last photo. Dokula
Okay,
Pass.
Dochula Pass. Dochula Pass.
Dochula Pass.
Yeah, this is the pass. We call this pass not so high, not so low, and from this pass you get to see like 360-degree mountain, the Himalayan mountain all over Bhutan.
Wow.
It's so fresh. When you reach there, you go to Dochula Pass, walk around, and there is 101 the Bhutanese style stupa built. So this is one interesting the nature, the nature you feel really like you feel that you're up in the top of the mountain when you reach here at Dochula Pass. So we stop there, we walk around there, take pictures, go to the temples, and then from Dochula Pass we decline down to Punakha Valley. Punakha is lower than Thimphu. Thimphu and Paro is 2,200 meters altitude, and Dochula is 3,150 meters, which is pretty
Wow.
higher. It's
Pretty
about
high.
10,000 feet. 10,000 feet. And then you go to Punakha. Punakha is a little bit in lower valley, but not so low though. It's
Okay.
1,400, 500 meters.
Okay. Let's show. We'll show a video of the festival. You mentioned. So you mentioned there are a lot of festivals. So we'll show this video, and maybe you can explain to us what's happening here.
You can see the Asara there. You see, I told you the Asara. Asara is associated and see. Look at the Asara there. So these are the royal dancers entertaining the crowd.
Sorry. So these are the royal dancers.
Yes, yes, and you can see the asara right there entertaining.
Uh, okay. All right. So before we continue, we'll share with you guys. So we're actually going the awesome Bhutan Festival journey happens on October 1st to 7. So it's six nights and 7 days. We're going to Thimphu. So 2 nights in Thimphu, 2 nights in Paro, and then 2 nights in Punakha. So total cost of the trip is 3,450 for flight ticket, single accommodation with the Bangkok to Paro bus round trip. So you have to, of course, organize your Manila Bangkok or whatever trip or whatever flight as long as you arrive in Bangkok. So destination is Paro Timpu Festival. And the Thimphu Festival is one of the main festival that happens every year. So we also have a second trip, which happens on December 12 to 18. Same,
Uh, okay.
two,
Anton,
yes,
let me just
yes,
on this trip regarding the 6 night, 2 night in Punakha. So this trip, not only Thimphu, we have kept it in Thimphu as the main festival, but group can also will see a Wangdi festival, which is very near to. So Wangdi festival, they are going to see the two festival. So one is Thimphu festival, a big festival. The another one is Wangdi festival, completely a local festival where the
this
people,
one,
only the
Wangdu.
villager people comes.
Okay.
So not many people comes there. So it is very interesting because you get to see the big festival with big dress and so many people going on, and you get to see a small festival with interesting the village people coming to witness the festival in Wangdi. So that's why this festival is, you can't miss. This is very
Yes,
very interesting programs that we have. So
yes.
that's why now see, Bhutan is now what I many people are trying to now book the tour for October and November that we can see. But our tour, this festival is very very well organized festival that we have planned. As I said, two festival, big festival and a small festival.
Which is the better festival? So Timpu, I guess,
Oh,
is
equally.
one of the major festival, right, in Bhutan.
Equally. That's why I'm telling that. The place is different. The equally good festival, but the ambience that you get to see is you will already feel well. Thimphu is in the capital city, so you get to see many people. Wangdi is a small village festival, so both the festival is equally good. But the crowd difference, that's the only crowd
So,
difference you will see. But religious, the dance wise, little bit different in Wangdi. Hello.
yes, yes, I'm here. So
So
the
dance.
question, yes, yes, Karma. So the question of Sean is, can you talk about this December festival, the Druk Wang Yel Festival?
Okay, yeah. I think I already sent you picture. This Wangel festival is like a magic. It's held in Dochula Pass, 3,150 meters. It's 1 day festival. It's a 1 day festival held up in the open ground up in 3,150 fest in December 13. It's freezing cold up there. Though during daytime it's not so cold, but in the morning you have to. It's quite cold. You have to bring a good dress. But the dances that they perform there is totally different than what you see in Thimphu and Paro. Thimphu and Wangdi. So this dance is mostly dedicated for the victory of Bhutan, like we call it the victorious dance and Demon dance. All those the Vajrayana interesting dances are there in Dochula festival. So It's a 1 day very active festival up in 3,150-meter place.
All right. Karma? All right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So the itinerary includes, of course, a festival, usually a festival, walk through rice fields, local experience. We'll talk about the farmhouse in a while. And then, of course, it includes all the hotel accommodation, meals, first class. Can you talk about this government SDF 5 and
Oh,
now
oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That is, that is, yeah. Let me tell you, Anton. I want to highlight you on this SDF. Before in 2020, when before pandemic, the SDF was $65, and which straight away goes to what to say now, to government, royal government of Bhutan. But very recently, our government has increased 200 US dollar per person per night, which straight away goes to the government. So this doesn't come to our service. So any tourist who wants to visit Bhutan, they have to pay 200 US SDF per night per person. So our package includes the 200 US dollar to the government to get the visa, daily visa, stay, and then the service. Hello, hello, Anton. Hello, can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you. Go. So this is the
Okay.
homestay. Maybe
Yes,
we
yes,
can
yes.
talk about it.
Yeah, this is a homestay which I always take my people there, which I like it very much. Uh, this homestay because it's in Punakha. We have to go after visiting the Zong, then we go to Punakha. And if you when you go to Punakha to this homestay, then that's where you really learn about Bhutan. That's where you get to eat the real Bhutanese food. That's where you really get to see how the Bhutanese people take bath, that we call as hot stone bath. And that's where you get to see how the Bhutanese people farm. We are talking about the organic farm that time. So this is a place where they keep organic, pure organic food, and they eat all the village. You can see their red rice, and then the local eggs, all these vegetables, chilies is very common in Bhutan. So all these foods is very all organic. You can see the tree tomato, which is also organic. And so this that's why, like, when you go there, you get to see all the food, and then they will do a nice display of the traditional Bhutanese food, how it is made from the organic ingredients. So this is all about the homestay, and you get to go to the family house, and you get to go and see the other villages beside this particular. So we have very interesting programs. Like, it will take almost nearly about half day in this homestay. Hello, hello. Hello, Anton. Can you hear me? Oh, yes, yes, yes. So this is the activities. This is where they are making the local oil. From the tree there is a oil. Fruit tree is there, and from there they are extracting oil. This is a traditional way of getting oil. The cooking oil. This is they are trying to get a cooking oil from the. They collect this from the jungle, and that's how they get the oil. Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, this is how they eat, and let me show you the. Can you show me this hot stone bath that I was talking about? Oh yeah, this is the hot stone bath. Yeah, hot stone bath near that stream where they cook the rock, where they cook the river boulders, and then they put it in the tub, and that's called the hot stone bath. And you get to do this hot stone bath in the homestay. Yes, Anton. Yes, Anton. The food that they serve is the red rice, white rice, and then all the green, the spinach. We get in homestay. They grow a lot of greens. The spinach, the uh, the the homegrown potatoes, and a lot of vegetable. So, and then chili is also grown, and during winter we dry the chili, and then that's why you can see the red chili is very popular in Bhutan. So the rice, the vegetable, you can see the greens like the tree tomatoes, the spinach, and then many other greens are there. The organic ones are there, that which they include in the menu. All locals, nothing is from the market. All locals.
All right. I'm so excited.
And you also
I'm
get
so
to see
excited to
you drink the rice wine there, very specially made rice wine.
rice wine. Oh,
So
wow.
by the time you come out of the hot stone bath, you're already drunk.
Thank you again, Tina, for this really interesting, awesome tour of Bhutan. Hopefully, they can join us on our virtual tour, virtual
Yes, yes. Yes, Anton. I think it's every now the booking is going on very fast. So the airline booking, everything has started. As I said, you from 23rd, Bhutan will be open without quarantine. You just have to bring in, like, show the vaccination certificate that you have done it in case they take. But otherwise, Bhutan is open from 23rd September without quarantines. So that's why we have kept this tour cutoff as 23rd September, so that you don't have to worry about quarantine or other COVID protocols, because then everything is open from 23rd September. So you are arriving on 1st October. There is no quarantine, nothing is there. So it's all taken care. The service is taken care. So it's just that you have to book before too late. It's better to book, because 2022 we really wanted to people who visit in 2022 will be very very less, not like before. So we will not be getting a tourist like before because of the high STF. And that's why like people who pay high STFs will be very fortunate to be in Bhutan and to see all the places that I have shown. And you have to come to Bhutan to see experience before it gets too modernized.
All right. Thank you. See you in Bhutan. See you guys in Bhutan.
Thank you, and thank you so much for your technical support to me and for your presentation. You have really nicely done, and I will have a bottle of rice, really, really, really a bottle of rice, one preserved for you to welcome in Bhutan.
All right. See you. See you guys.
Thank
Hope you
you.
can join
See
us.
you.
Right.
See you.
Can you do a short English, short English?